Namaste, I'm Archana Pammi. This is the how-to for Ardha Matsyendrasana seated spinal twist. So we will start with keeping our legs forward, sitting in Dandasana. Crossing, okay, let me do the other way around, sorry. Sitting with your legs forward. Now what we're going to do is we're going to twist towards the right side first. So bend your right knee, place the right foot closer to the left knee. Bring the left foot closer to your right hip. Now your hip has to stay on the ground. If this action of the placing of the foot closer to the left knee is making your hip lift, you could always use a cushion or a block to keep it straight, or place a block and place the foot on top of it. So these are two variations that you could do. I'm comfortable, so I'm going to release the block, but feel free to use the block for you. Now place the right palm behind the right hip. So this, I'm placing it as close to my back. You can place it a little away if required. This is used to lengthen and keep the back straight as a support. Inhale, lift the left arm up, lengthening your body. Exhale, either you could wrap the elbow on the right knee. You could place the right elbow outside the right knee as you twist and look back. The final pose is to be able to approach the bind where the hand is moving towards the foot. Now I am more comfortable here, but I love this. This helps me get deeper into the twist. I am able to gaze back, keep my back straight, shoulder open, neck relaxed, and breathe. And as you release from the pose, you inhale, lift the arms up, exhale and release before repeating it on the other side. And just like we did, you can always use a block to keep the hip, not a block, maybe a cushion or a bed sheet, a block if your hips are lifted too high to be balancing it. So same way on the left side, crossing the left leg and placing near the right knee. The right feet coming towards the left hip, opposite feet and opposite hip and opposite knee. I know it's very confusing. Placing the left palm behind the left hip to help keep the back straight and lengthen. And like I mentioned, use the block here below the hip or below the foot if your hip is lifting too much off the floor like this. The goal is to ensure that they stay closer to the ground. So using the block or the cushion will help achieve that action over a period of time. And once you are here, your legs are in place, you inhale, lift the right arm up, wrap it around your left knee, exhaling and twisting behind. You could also place the elbow and twist or approach the bind with your hand moving towards the feet. And like I said, I love to hug my knee. It helps me get deeper into the twist. Releasing from the pose, inhale, lift the right arm up and release. So this is another good pose for doing a spinal twist. You could also stay just in this pose without even having to bend the other leg as well. Another good pose for digestion because of the twisting and the massaging of the abdominal organs, but a very good pose for those with the diabetes. Because of the twist, there is deep compression happening and lubrication happening around the pancreas. So Ardha Matsyendrasana or seated spinal twist is very beneficial for those. I wouldn't recommend doing this if you have any deep shoulder injuries because you're trying to approach the bind, or if you have very severe lower back, then twisting might be painful, or any hip injuries because you have to sit on your hip to be able to approach the bind. Other than that, feel free to use cushions to offset the hip which is lifting off the mat, or the feet that is not able to stay flat on the floor, so you can always place it on a cushion and just stay in that pose without approaching the full bind or the wrap around the feet. I hope this was beneficial. Namaste.